Welcome back, adventurers, to some more King's Quest Chapter 4, No Place Like Home. Let's go talk to Alexander here.
Was it 3 E's or 4 E's? Experimenting, inflaming, and eradicating? Wait, does inflaming start with an E or an I? Hey, parental unit, have you figured it out yet? Yes, I was checking my messenger pigeons, but I'm paying attention. You ready to get rowdy? Happy to learn, but puzzles aren't really my thing. I really hope there's not a minotaur in here. A crystal ball predicted I would face one in the future. Yeah, I'm going into my safe space now. I need to meditate.
This guy is such a millennial. So let's start doing some puzzles here in this icy palace. This one's pretty straightforward. You can tell that basically they just want you to follow the line down here from the start. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it's pretty straightforward here. No need to rush through it or anything like that. Although, I do want to speak with this guy.
Good day to you too, madame. Excuse me, do you know if they've sorted out my coupon situation yet? I'm sorry, I'm fresh out of shiny gold coins. Would you accept a limerick of puns for a tip? No, your loss.
So, can't speak with him, but coming up here to this corner to talk did make me mess up my route here. But thankfully I can just kind of step back and fix it, which is nice.
Got it. Let's get out of here. I wish the labyrinth gave out trophies.
What is it with your generation and always wanting rewards? You don't need a reward for everything you do.
Incredible! You've solved the easiest puzzle. Up for one more?
Do you want this one?
I am perfectly happy learning from the best.
I don't want to hog all the fun, but I will.
So it looks like the trail is somewhat covered with snow this time around.
There's something eerily familiar about those guards.
I don't mean to complain, but the icebox temperature in here might affect my review score. What type of benefits do they offer here? Is there an employee cafeteria? Just a small suggestion. So much ice and no snow cones? Seems like a missed opportunity.
Alright, let's talk with Alexander once more.
I'm cool, just chilling. Sorry, I didn't mean to pun. It's the second lowest form of humor. This is more fun than feeding chickens, dusting the office, and emptying the chamber pot combined.
Those are all tasks that Alexander had to do for Mananan in King's Quest 3. Again, look for that on my channel sometime soon.
Okay, well, maybe more fun than dusting the office and emptying the chamber pot, but feeding the chickens was pretty chill. They're like tiny dinosaurs. Why do you keep talking to me when there are puzzles to solve? Do you think you're gonna get an award?
In fact, you do get an achievement for doing this.
See, it's nice to get praised and rewarded once in a while. I wish I had my mini canvas. I could have painted so many great selfie portraits in here.
That's hilarious.
I'm just gonna sit here and silently reflect. You know, if that's cool with you.
Alright, so that's enough of that for now. Let's go ahead and take a stab at this puzzle. So, you can see that it doesn't work if I go this way, so I'm going to have to go up on that snow where it's covering the path. It's basically going to be a little bit of trial and error here. I think I want to come down this way. There we go. Lucky guess.
We got it! Celebration dance! Come on, Alexander! You're not too old to dance with your father, are you?
I'm feeling it. I'm dancing on the inside.
Ta ta, cha 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 cha. 1, 2. Another time. You'll get it.
Alexander just needed a slight push to get into the puzzles. I thought he needed to train up for all the perplexing puzzles he would face as king.
Why don't you give this one a shot?
Puzzles aren't really my thing, but I'll give it a shot.
You'll get the hang of it. You come from a long line of puzzlers.
Here goes. Ah!
Keep trying. You're doing so well.
Yow! Swords!
Oh, you're thinking too hard. Here, let me show you.
You go for it.
So I guess it's basically a wall maze here.
What was the deal with those statues?
It's a little dark, I'm afraid.
Sorry. I tried my best. You go ahead with your puzzling self. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm happy just watching from here, thanks.
Why did you keep pushing him? It was obviously uncomfortable.
I thought he just needed a little nudge. I'm embarrassed to admit I prodded him one more time to solve that puzzle. Correction, 2 more times. All right, I lost count, but he stopped responding after a while.
Alright, so let's take a stab at it. I'm gonna start here. Basically just gonna go slow, make sure I don't get killed or whatever. And there we go.
Wow, it's so glorious to see 2 of Daventry's greats in action.
I love this Sphinx, man.
This next room requires strong team communication. I'm sure you'll sail through it.
All right, we are doing this one together. Just relax and get in your puzzle zone.
Sure thing, Pops. You think any of these rooms have anything more dexterity-based? This thinking stuff has its limits. Will these puzzles have any blades to avoid? You know, falling rocks to outrun, pits to leap over? Really, any quickly timed events will do. I'm starting to get bored. Bring on the fire. I feel like I should have brought a friend on this adventure. Do you know where I could find a friend?
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, I fell asleep with my eyes open. I do that. It was a coping mechanism. These feelings are definitely going in my journal. Yes, Master. Nope, sorry. Old habit. What do you need, Dad? I have no more words. It's like Mananan always said. If you can't find something nice to say, try something clever and ruineth.
Alright, let's get this puzzle started. Might require a little teamwork on this one.
Perhaps I was approaching this all wrong. I probably wasn't being clear. So, I tried a new method of teaching.
Alexander, can you give me a hand?
All right.
Okay, so let me kind of plan this out of my head a little bit. Alright, first thing I'm going to move this block over to the left side.
Alexander, over there.
Gonna have to hide it here so I can move the blank blocks to the right. I think you guys can see what I'm kind of doing here.
Right this way. Looking good.
I'm glad I'm being useful.
Alright, now I can get this one to where it needs to be.
Isn't this fun?
Boatloads. What should I move next?
Gonna push it down one, of course. And then I gotta get the next one over there somehow. So I'm gonna move these all the way across. That way I can hide this one in that little nook on the top.
So great, it's like you were born for this.
Oh, trust me. I'm good at following orders.
What was that?
I said, always seek adventure.
Oh, we're so alike.
Poor Graham trying to bond with his teenage son who just escaped slavery. It's kind of hard to bond with someone like that. Not much common ground there. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Just a matter of actually doing it. And that ought to do it. Perfect. Let's go. I enjoy puzzles, so I'm enjoying this chapter.
Well done. It's like you've been doing this forever.
All right, so my new method of teaching was shouting directions loudly and repeatedly, but I think he was learning.
You talked to him a few times?
Do you have any more orders? Does adventuring always have this much lecturing? So who moved all your blocks while I was gone? Seriously, there's a lot of grunt work in puzzles. Can we take 5? I need a picnic.
Alright, let's do this again.
This puzzle was a bit different. Ice on the floor made the blocks slide all the way across.
Alexander, if you would.
Giving orders comes pretty natural to a king, huh?
Let's focus on the puzzles, boys. You will only make it through this together.
So these definitely remind me of some Zelda puzzles. For sure. So let me kind of plan this out on my head. In specific, I'm thinking of Snowhead Temple from Majora's Mask, if you know what I'm talking about.
I know, I got it.
I can't believe how different I am from Dad.
It will terrorize you how untrue that statement will become.
Okay, let me... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Let's do this.
Move along, Caduceus.
Ugh, it's Caduceus, the Magnificent.
Then let's throw this one over here. Let's throw this one down here. Then that one over there. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. Another room down. Wonder how many more there are.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back momentarily.
Run! Follow me, Padre! Now this is more like it!
Oh god.
Let's go right! Are you having fun? I know I am! How about left?
This kind of reminds me of the dragon chase from chapter 1.
Keep up, old man! Right!
I can't imagine Dad loving danger. He's so overprotective.
Can you blame him for wanting to hold his child close after what they've been through?
Wetzel wolves. Intriguing.
Oh, I've got this one.
What's your strategy? Remember the 4 E's of puzzle solving, experimenting, educating...
I got something else cooked up.
Oh?
I still have a few pieces left.
Are those cat cookies?
It sure is.
The ones you fed to Mananan?
The very same.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Now it's time for you to watch and learn. Wasn't that awesome?
Yes, and I appreciate the skill it took to bake that recipe.
It took a lot more than skill.
I've just never been one to subvert the rules like that. Manny tried to cheat his way, and mine, into the knighthood, and, well, I just hope that didn't rub off on you.
Well, sorry. I guess I just wasted that piece.
No worries. There are plenty of other puzzles for us to solve.
I started to realize that Manannan's teachings had stuck with my son. No matter, I would find a way to scrub those out. A target was strategically placed across a chasm. This seemed like the opportunity to give Alexander my perfect gift.
Looks like this is the time.
Time for what?
I have a gift for you. It's been a long time coming.
Really?
Let me see here. Ah, yes, here we go. Your very own bow. Now we can finally be the dueling archers we were meant to be.
Oh, a bow. Thanks. You shouldn't have.
Give it a try.
Like this? Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me make one minor correction. There.
Tell me when.
Visualize the target coming to you. Oh, you were close.
I thought I hit that on the mark.
This is stunning. I'll keep practicing. Oh, hey, I have another idea.
You do?
Yeah, it's a bit of magic I learned from the sorcery of old.
Manny's magic book?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite easy. First you get fired up, and then you snap.
I'm not a fan of that sound.
But isn't it cool?
I don't know about that dark magic, son. It can be very dangerous. I've seen firsthand what it can do.
Don't worry about it. I can handle it. Magic is all about who wields it. You want me to teach you?
I think it's best if we move along. Your mother and sister are waiting.
Come on, it's easy. Just tap into your inner emotions and snap.
Sounds easy for a teenager.
Well, I've been learning all day from you. Can you just try for me? Come on, Dad. You gotta get more fired up.
There. Nothing, see? Now can we refrain from snapping for the rest of this trip? Sound echoes in here. This old man can't take it.
I just wanted to chime in and say that magical solutions are perfectly valid in this labyrinth.
Well, that's not how we do things in Daventry.
All right.
I was starting to detect a little bit of a bad attitude in Alexander. How was I supposed to guide his arrow through life if he never took a shot?
There's a lot of story development here. Really getting into the psyche of some of these characters and what makes them tick. I appreciate that.
I love it when Dad does magic. Why couldn't you just let him be?
For 18 years, Gwendolyn, I painted an image in my head of who my son would be. I was learning quickly, however, that my imaginary portrait was a bit off model.
All right. I guess I'll head down there. You shoot the switches with your arrows. So primitive.
If I could just snap my fingers and make you gentlemen magically get along, I would. Sadly, I lack the opposable thumbs to perform such a feat.
Where should I start?
So this looks very complex. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Let me just shoot that one and see what happens. Alright, so he's up here. And then maybe have him run across over there. Right? Yeah, I'll have to work on the outside and then move my way in. I think I'm trying to get to the center. I don't know.
Over there.
Oh, I see. So I have to get all the switches
Oh, non-magical one.
in between the platforms. So I could go over there or over here. I'm gonna go here because it's more central. It gives me more options. And now I think I'm gonna go back over here so I can grab this switch, and then I can go on the overpass here. I think that's a good plan.
Pull that.
Just so you know, I still need to practice magic for my act. It's Caduceus the Magnificent's big finish.
Alright, so now let's go over here. Oh, so these are collapsing too. I gotta plan a little bit more carefully. So I think I can come down here and then work my way around. So let's do that.
Now we're working together. The dueling archers. Well, the monologuing archer and Caduceus, the switch puller.
Alright, so now it's just a matter of going around the periphery. Puzzle looked daunting at first, but not so bad. These have all been relatively easy, I think. And last one, finally. Look at that snow effect in here. It's awesome. And perfect.
I think we were getting this. With a bit more training, Alexander would make a great king for Daventry.
Can't talk to him, so let's just go on ahead through this bridge here.
Well, I guess we should get this snow on the road.
Oh, I'm not really into punning.
I see. Well, I was just playing around. No need for the cold shoulder. Or a meltdown?
Please stop.
Oh, come now, Alexander. Everyone in Daventry loves puns. Give it a shot.
Fine. What do you call family of koala bears in the Arctic?
Bipolar bears.
You call them lost. Really, really lost.
Two very opposing senses of humor here.
That's more of a punchline than a pun. Alrighty, Alexander. Let's get to work on solving this.
Or perhaps we could just, I don't know, blast a hole in the ice over there.
What? Alexander, we are not in a race. The goal is not just to forge a shortcut to the end. This room has been carefully crafted with conundrums to expand our minds and foster our creativity.
With a sliding tile puzzle? I'll be waiting over there. Are you sure you don't want me to melt that ice? This puzzle could be a lot simpler. If I burn through this puzzle, we can get to the ladies a lot faster. And I can get some journal time in. Just let me know when you want me to use my magic. Can't you just plug your ears while I snap? Please let me blast it. I don't see what the big deal is. But Dad, everyone else from Ludor uses magic. Just let me use magic. I'll feed all the chickens when we get home. This just isn't fair. Fine, have it your way. I won't ever use magic, and I'll just throw all my talents away. I can't even. have nothing to say to you right now. Have fun living your magic-free life.
This kid's pissed. I don't blame him. Dad's harassing.
Move that long piece over here. Let me melt that ice.
Alright, let me try to figure this out. This is gonna be tricky. Let me go like this. And that one has to be right there. Oh, that's one giant piece. Okay, this one's tricky. Hold up. We need to make some space here. No, that's... I can't tell if they're connected or not. Hold on, let me move this back from where it came. And then we'll move this up. And then we can take this. That doesn't really do much for me. Let me go like that. And then like this. Let's see. I need to move this down all the way. Well, this freaking ice block here is kind of screwing things up. I can move this thing up. And then this one. Let me move this guy. And then this guy. Let's do this. And then let me get this one out of the way. And we'll put it as the first piece right down here. I think that's a good plan. Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Watch your head.
Okay, that works
Alexander, I thought we agreed not to use that magic in here.
Well, I didn't see another way.
You're not following the 4 E's.
Dad, I'm 18. You don't need to talk down to me. Sorry, I'm not sorry. You gotta admit that was clutch, right? Those mad fire skills, though.
Oh god, this kid.
I don't mean TBR, but that was savage, yo. Let's take a break on the small talk and just chillax.
Alright. Let me see what I want to do. I guess let me put that here.
Have you shared this story with Mom?
Queen Casimir used to have quite the wild side as well.
Let me go down here.
Perhaps it would be easier to be his friend. This parenting stuff has its limits.
Alright, now this is pretty easy without that big ice block right there. Should be straightforward, I think, actually. Yeah, this works. There we go. Nice and smooth. Let's move on to the next one. That was probably the most tricky one so far, I think.
I'm not sure how the story is supposed to help me with Gart.
Stay with me, sweetheart. Sometimes it has to get worse before it can get better.
And if there's some foreshadowing there.
I need a break. I'm gonna go wait over there and think about what I'm gonna write in my journal later.
What in the caduceus grace is journaling?
Oh, like the shining stars, I'm not Gwendolyn Caduceus Jr.
Alright, let's do a little bit more dialoguing with a kid.
I've been meaning to ask, what was that syrup smell in the throne room? I wasn't expecting this adventure to be so linear.
Can you believe we were just changing this dude's diapers a few episodes ago?
Aren't we supposed to collect a bunch of crazy items and then use them on random objects? So, you figured out that the labyrinth is most certainly a trap, right? I've said my piece. Now I'm going back to reflecting. Whoa-ha. Whoa-ha.
Alright, let's do this puzzle. Wait a minute. What did that do? Can I? Okay, I can do this myself. That was just like a reset button. Alright.
I do have to admit I was starting to get frustrated at that boy's lack of participation. I didn't say anything, though. I didn't want to...
Can you please stop that snapping?
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
Man, that cut off the dialogue. Oh well. So, this should work.
You're doing it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, this will create a nice little bridge here, so this will work. Alright, now let's get this one in place.
Alexander, please. That sound is bringing me back to a very dark place.
Let's see here. Let me try this. That's not gonna work. Hold on. Let's go back. Sorry. Let's do... Man, I'm like back to where I started. Let me go up like this. There we go. And then like this. Nope. Alright, let me push it from behind here. Let's go like this. I feel like this is really easy, but I'm just missing it. It might be late, and my brain is shutting down or something. Hold up. Let's go here. No, that's a blank side. So maybe if I just flip it around a 2x2 square real quick, we'll be able to get in there. No, because now it's horizontal. Alright. Or vertical, I mean. Why is this giving me such a hard time? I don't know. But it is. Let's go this way. Flip it up. And I think this ought to work. There we go. It's about time. So the puzzles are definitely getting a little bit trickier, which I don't mind. I enjoy doing these a lot.
Another conundrum solved. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you actually knew each other longer than, how long has it been? 18 years, give or take a few key moments. Oh, wait. That's how long you've been apart. Apologies. Sometimes I mix up numbers and dates.
Something's definitely getting ominous in here for sure.
This looks really hard. Please don't.
I can't help it!
Oh, come on, Dad. This is really embarrassing. Oh no.
How many switches are in this trap? Is this the final gauntlet? Have we reached the end? Will we make it out alive? Will we use our bows? Does this labyrinth give out prizes? Oh, what if the prizes are custom jackets? Can ours say the dueling archers, please? When can we schedule a pun war? How about every day that ends in Y? Isn't this so much fun? Aren't you excited you're back? 'Cause I am! What size crown do you wear? When do you want to begin addendum training? Tell me, are you more the brave, the wise, or the compassionate? You can choose how to solve this conundrum as long as we do it together! Yes! Don, why would you do that? It looked like so much fun.
I'm not like you. I can't handle any more puzzles.
That magic is dangerous. See? This is what I warned you about, that snapping, that horrendous snapping. It's what took you away from us, and I forbid you to use it.
Forbid me? This magic is part of who I am. I just wish you could see that. Look, we're not some happy family just because I'm back. I wasn't there on your adventures. I don't know what the tapestries that line the walls mean, and I don't know why you insist on wearing that ridiculous hat.
Well, if you didn't want a family, then why did you come back?
I was looking for a father, not a commander. I'm not one of your subjects to be ruled over. If I wanted to be a slave, I would have stayed with Manannan.
Please don't ever compare me to that man. He robbed you of your childhood.
Well, like it or not, Dad, I'm already grown up, and you're robbing me of my adulthood.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way, Alexander.
Look, I don't even know that name. Let's just split up and search for the girls. You have your way of doing things, and I have mine. I'm just slowing you down.
Fine, leave again. You know what? You are slowing me down.
So I think this emotional low is a good stopping point for this episode. I hope you're enjoying the adventure and all the puzzling here in the Ice Tower. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.